Hi, Ultramate. What? I don't know what that means. Well, I guess I'll explain what the plan for today's stream is in a second. Just want to wait, you know, in case anyone more arrives besides just you. In the meantime, I can show off a couple things I did that not many people care about. I added a roof to this cutscene. Panzapper made this building a long time ago, apparently, so I was able to just copy the roof. There are more logos in the intro now. I can show that off. I don't know, that was the first thing that came to mind. That wasn't hello or hi. Oh, okay. That doesn't make any more sense. Let me show them off here. There's actually a lot of new logos. Most unofficial, a couple are official. Let's see. I think we stopped at this one, I believe. There's this, which is official. This is not. This is not. This is obviously not. This is from a bootleg Benton thing. I believe this is official. This is from another fan thing. I think like a comic. I think this is something Kuro made. These were all made by this one person I found who really liked coming up with logos. So they made all of these. And then this is from a bootleg thing. This is from them. And then these two are just me messing around. So yeah, there's just some new logos in the intro, which is kind of cool. And you can see them if you look close enough during it. So that's something. How is the music level? Should be louder. Oh, one thing I did maybe want to work on in the stream is the Garrett model, or Jarrett, that we started last stream. Because I worked on it a lot, and it's a lot closer to being done now. Like, it's all put together now, as you can see. Mainly just missing, the head detail, and that's really about it. So that'd be something fun to work on. And then, let's see, there's one other thing. Oh yeah, another little update. Level 13, it's an okay volume. Okay, don't say, should it be louder or less loud? Say that. Don't say, it's alright. I mean, it's serviceable. If it can be better, then tell me what to change. But there's an extra bit to level 13 now, where you just have to walk through this pipe, just to explain, how you get to the Coliseum. Because I want to have a cutscene where it's like an above shot, because that'll take a lot of work. I need to Google, be right back. I like the music volume, yeah? Okay. You need to Google? Okay. So you walk here, the room is super bright out, and then it goes down. I mean, it's okay, as in no changes or anything. Okay. You would say, I mean, you'd say the music is good, or like the volume works. The volume, or like it's, I don't know. That's just weird phrasing, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter. So the main thing I want to work on is this new boss fight. How many people are here? Okay, there's a couple. Yeah, I'll start talking about. This is the Mycelium from Camp Fear. I thought I would make a much better boss fight than the current one for level 16, so that's now a mini boss that comes up about right before this. But what I need is, I need some more, let me just explain the level first. I should do that, or the boss fight. So, you are actually walking on top of the boss, as you can see, there's the mouth, and it will shoot spikes at you that come up from the ground. Enemies will spawn from the sky, and over time in the level, those will get more and more intense. And over the course of the level, little flowers will pop up that when you hit them will damage it. So basically, you have to survive the onslaught of mushrooms and all that. But I feel like that's missing something for it to be interesting. And also, because you're on this curved surface, if you go too far down, you have a really hard time getting up and it gets clunky. So I need some way for the player to get back up in a non-clunky way. So that's about it. Oh, we're down to 2 people. Alright, so I might have to explain that again. Well, I guess I will later. For now, I guess I'll work on Garrett, because I gotta wait for some people to arrive. If anyone. Yeah, I'll pull up the picture now. How's everyone's week been? I guess, how's your week been, FamFits? Force applies at the mid-range point of the boss's body. So basically, the game force pushes you back up. I mean, that is an interesting way of doing it. I mean, that could work. I can see that working. Is there a way that I could have that same mechanism to do it, but in a non-weird way? Because that's just, you know, kind of strange. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the image, and my computer's barely functioning. Okay. Almost have it. Oh yeah, I already downloaded the image, so I can just... okay, never mind. Let me go back to OBS, I'll do it. But that, yeah, that's a way that could work. But the public version back up. Okay, so we're not doing... I don't want to... hopefully that's a joke, because... I don't want to insert your weird, like, pumpkin character into every aspect of my game. Like... is there a way that makes actual sense? I am indeed back, thanks for asking. Well, I'm sorry I didn't ask. Sorry, I'm just trying to pull up, there it is. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to finish this model off, real quick, I guess. While we come up with things for the boss fight. Hopefully that sounds good to you guys. Ultramate, do you need me to go back to the boss fight so you can see what we were talking about? I don't know how long you've been gone. It would be exceptional if you wish. Okay. Let me just, I don't know. Why would the boss or its henchmen willing to save benefit? I'm not saying they would. That's not what I said. Is there any... I never said that. Is there any mechanism... Okay, I'll get to it in a second. That's a weird thing to say. Okay. I just want to get something set up for the hair real quick. Just to work off of in a second. Alright, that's good, I think, to start out with. Then we can remove the cube. Okay. We'll get back to that. I'll hide the image for now then. Okay. So in level 16, I'm changing the current boss fight, which is a bad one, to a mini boss. It's bad for a boss fight, I mean. And the real boss will be the mycelium from the episode Camp Fear, if you remember that. The big mushroom thing. But what I need to know, I mean, the first thing is, since you're on like a circular surface, what is a way the player can get back up in a non-clunky way? Because they're just gonna fall down, and that can be annoying. Like, I mean, I definitely can see someone playing the level and just dying their first time from that, and then learning, but that first death does not feel good at all. Like, it's just a clunky mechanic. So, what could I do to make it so you can get back up more easily? What I was going to try out is using these bounce mushrooms, but I feel that those would just mean... How to explain this? This is really tough to figure out because I also don't want the player to be able to avoid fighting the enemies and just stall by sitting on the edge and just have something like push them back up. Or just be able to like, yeah, sit on the edge and all the enemies just fall down. Because you're supposed to be running around everywhere, so... Like, what if... It's a hard situation, does that make sense? Like, I guess, what's a way the player could get back up, but also... What's something that can hit the player from any angle? Or so, like, something that prevents the player from just camping on the edge. I hope that makes sense. This is what it looks like from above, by the way. So far. Do you want the player to be able to fall because you could put invisible walls? I could put invisible wall as well. I mean, that works better than having a force applier. By the way, you haven't updated Trello in a while? Yeah, I'm not using it anymore. I mentioned that. Why would I need Trello? I don't need that. I could do that. I feel like I might just have to make it so that there's like some sort of ring around it. Just like, I know it's not fully accurate, but just for gameplay purposes. So instead of being an invisible wall, it would just be a wall. And that would also mean that enemies can still get to you. Ah, yes, fanfits. You have deduced the reason. That's too low. It needs to be higher so that, yeah. Actually, wait, no. This can be a literal ring, because, no, this could work. If I just have a ring that can catch you if you fall. That actually works really well, I think. Like, a full-on ring. Let me try that. I have to use a cylinder for this instead. Sorry. I know this doesn't really have to do with much of what you said to me, but what you said did spur this idea on, having some sort of, wall. So, I'm sorry, I'm diverging from what you said a little bit, but I think this will work. If I have, like that. I mean, then shrink it a bit. But then you can still fall down. But you'd fall down off a cliff, and it wouldn't be like a smooth surface that feels clunky to try and get back up on. That could work. And again, enemies can still attack you. I see this as a pretty good solution. I'll take credit for the... Yeah, no, do. Seriously, yeah. By the way, do you think this can work as a boss fight? Like, do you think this is an interesting idea? Just want to make sure it's not just me who thinks this could work. Oh god, my arm's falling asleep. Okay, that looks good. I mean, it's not perfectly circular, but... Then, if we fall too far, we can just get back up. That works really well. What could this look like, though? So it doesn't just... It's not just, like, a random ring. It could honestly just be a random ring. I don't think anyone would, like, care. But, what can I do? It can definitely... It can, especially if WoW might as well... No. First of all, that would actually make it not work, because WoW's Vine can insta-kill it. So, no. But no, we have, Feedback, Goop, Swampfire, Beetle, and Armadillo. Yeah, now I can traverse it a lot better. Do you think he is in the game at all besides the species in level 8? It's also... Oh, you mean the Florana? Yeah, they're in the game. Should I just have, like, a ring? I can have it have, like, the same, texture as the thing, so it's just part of it. I can do that. Since no one's saying anything. But yeah, that'll help out a lot. Wait, what just happened to the texture? Okay, that was weird. Oh, I see the issue. Never mind. I'll use this as the ring then. It's a glowing issue that makes the texture look awkward. I'll just put the texture on separately. But yeah, that's a really interesting way of catching the player, and then they can still fall off if they want to. Yeah, I like that. So that fixes about like a couple glitches with the level. So that's nice. What else do you think I can do to make it more interesting? A fanfic suggested, like, what's that? Oh, it's a little shadow. So this is the mycelium from Camp Fear, the scary episode. Oh, whoops, I need to fix that in the mouth. This is gonna be the new boss fight for level 16. I need help with coming up, what's the word? Make the boss fight more interesting, like spice it up a bit, because currently the way it works is that you run around while it shoots spikes at you from the ground, and enemies spawn. Slowly throughout the level, more enemies and more spikes will come up, and these flowers will appear that you have to hit, which will damage it. So what else can I have it do to, like, spruce up the gameplay? You see, there's a spike right there. You hear a little, like, rumble in the controller, and that's how you know when it's coming. Fanfic suggested, like, I have it throw rocks at you. I tried doing something where it, like, slapped you with like, a tentacle, which would, I guess, make more sense, I think. But that didn't work. Poison spores? Okay, elaborate. Like, it throws spores down that create a field where you can't go into. So a level... Actually, that is an interesting idea, if that's what you mean. Do you have boss fights with the boss at the same size as the player, for curiosity? Not the same size, just because, spectacle is a big part of bosses. And, arena size as well. And when the boss is really tiny, it can make them hard to see as well. The closest one to size would be level 4's boss fight, Forever King and Forever Knight. The Forever Knight's pretty much Ben's size, but it's also a small arena. And the arena is more the spectacle than the bosses themselves. Is that... I think it is. Yeah, that's close. Oh, there you go. Look. A flower popped up. Gotta hit it. There. And then you dealt some damage. So a level or a boss fight that's focused on you like running away, but like having obstacles put in your way of running, so you have to be very careful of where you go. And you have like the mouth as an obstacle, poison spores, spikes that come up from the ground, enemies. I feel like that would be an interesting idea. I feel like we need to incorporate the mouth though in some way as well. But let me add poison spores. Where do I have them come from though? Oh gosh, my hand keeps falling asleep. Sorry, it keeps falling asleep. It's hard to work. Like do they pop up from the surface and like fall down? There should be collectible in its mouth. I could. So you jump, I mean, I could do that. We don't have any, I've ran out of new collectibles, so I'd have to make a new model for that. I mean, I can check. Yeah, some of your aliens say the wrong names. Wildman says War Hazard, for example. Even feedback just says, then he said Iguana. Yeah, that's been fixed. That was from the big parody fix. That was an oversight. It's fixed. I made a career model in past. I know, you told me. That could work as a collectible. If you, yeah. If you send them my way, I can have that be one of them. It could be this one. I think there's a couple I missed in here, but it's hard to tell because I have to sort through all the ones already in the game. But I think these are, almost all these are already in use. Yeah, could you send me that model? Yeah, I don't think any of these are not being used in other levels. Actually, I don't think Frankenstrike is being used. Not Frankenstrike, Victor. Do you think Victor would work? Victor from UAF? This guy? I could place him inside of the inside of the mouth. Oops, I copied it. Woo. Where is it? Yeah, that's pretty hard to see. I mean, I feel like that's... It blends in with the other spores. Flying through this... I mean... Whatever they are. Yeah, that works. Cool, okay, that's fun. Thanks for the idea, Shadow. Okay, so we can have spores that, like, pop up from the ground and then, like, fall... No, they're not spores. Like, poison things that fall up from that fall from... Jesus Christ. That explode from the ground and then, like, fall down. Oh, God. That works. Anything else we can do? I want to have another way to, like, offensively attack instead of just running away. For a second I was thinking about Victor that just lives just around the corner. I meant... People... Shut up. People usually think of Victor in his classic form, because he only appeared in UAF once. So I was clarifying which model I was talking about. Ultramate. Hate your name, by the way. Okay, let me check. They can also come up near the flower things that you attack. I don't see a use in that. My thoughts on this model. Should this model be something in the game? Shadow Ultramate, what do you think? Should this be collectible? Does this do a service to Kuro? Do you have any other models as well, Famfits, that you're not using for anything that could work? Like Ben 10 ones? Oh, that's my Kuro logo. Cool. Well, yeah, you guys tell me if I should add that in. I like the model, but the arm is a little bit off. I mean, yeah, yeah, let me check again. It did just look like a little bit off. Oh, arm on the left? Yeah, that arm looks a bit weird. Like, kind of like a mannequin arm. I mean, the arm on the right looks fine to me, I'd say. Also, yeah, the Alien X arm was made before the New Dreams update where Alien X was easier to make. Wait, I said I didn't. It was a joke. It didn't really look like an Alien X arm to me. It just looks like an arm, which is cool. I like it. Also, yeah, you just put it on grayscale, so it's white. No, I said I hate it when I was joking, Vampits. Jesus. I mean, if you want it to be blue, that works, but I thought that was unintentional. Because this part's white. Yeah, I'll include that. And I guess that'd be level 18 that'd be in. Okay, back to this. What's a way we can attack? Here's another way to say love. My name used to be Ultimate. I like that better. Maybe a bluish white. Okay. Then make the hand bluish white as well. What's another way that you can offensively, like, attack this guy besides just hitting the flowers? Ooh, spike. Let's see, we have feedback, goop, swamp fire, eel, armor. I mean, would eel work for anything? No. Armor drill doesn't work because cracked surfaces, it's hard to do on a slant. Feedback, I mean, it wouldn't make sense for him to have generators like just on his body. Eagle, not either, because you'd have to like have something to compact under for this to work. Swamp fire is the new alien in the level. The athlete's foot thing. How would that work? I mean, swamp fire is the closest to Wildvine there is. I feel like he could actually work really well. His main mechanic is being able to light things on fire, like certain things, like campfires, methane tanks. What could he light on fire here that would work? Because I feel like he's the only one that works, really. That's a plant bomb. That wouldn't do anything to him. Fire plus plant equals hurt? Yeah. But I feel like what specifically? There needs to be like weak points that you have to like shoot with fire or something. So, oh, they're not labeled foes. That's the got it. Light them as slam up. Thank you. But like, in what fashion would that happen? In fact, Alien Force original name was supposed to be Bend in Here Generation. I know. Yeah, but the concept art and everything. Sadly, no. I think there's the logo. Was pretty much the same if it had one. Because I know there was a concept art Alien Force logo that I added. I don't know if that was Here Generation or not. Those need to be labeled foes. Okay. Oh, I fell in. Maybe the thing's holding the mycelium. You mean, oh, okay, the tendrils. Ooh, that's certainly, ooh, that's tough. Huh. I'm just thinking about how that would work. That would be extremely hard to code. and like make look good. I'm not taking it off the table though, but if there's any other ideas too, that'd be cool. At the beginning of the level, as you can see, there's not many enemies. It's about the frequency. I mean, the first enemy spawns after 55 seconds. Then it like increases to like, I'd say 40, 30, and they just keep coming more and more. Same with the spikes. Oh, there's one. There's our first guy. I feel like over time it can become intense, which is cool, but I do feel like there could be something else added. Is Googling a real term? Yes, Googling's a real term. I mean, you might not find it in a dictionary, but yeah. Now the rate is 30 seconds. So you see, over time, it decreases. Or no, the rates. What time is that? 60? It's supposed to be a lot less. Whoops. Let me see what's wrong with it. It's supposed to be set to this timer thing. This is supposed to decrease the target time to 14 over time. Let me make that bigger. It looks like it's working. Okay. Let me switch this timer to a lot quicker, just to test this out real quick. Sorry, I know this is boring, just let me see if this works. Okay. That's too quick. Yeah, that's too slow. I want to see this real quick. So how do you defeat the boss? I mean, by destroying all the flowers, and then it just... Right now, it just dies. But... Oh, wait, look at that. Something happened there. It, like, it stopped. And then, like, it goes back, it stops. What? That's weird, right? Yeah, that's wacky. Alright, I'll look into what's causing that later, but that's probably what's causing enemies to not spawn as much. But yeah, so once you defeat all the flowers, it dies, but that's not as climactic as it should be. So what else should happen? That's my thing. Like, what do you do? Because I feel like the mouse should be involved at the end, like as like the final blow. Sorry, I'm out of ideas. If you have any, please tell me. But in the meantime, to that Bent and Protective Earth fight, which one? The flower one? The guy? The big plant? The carnivorous plant? Was it the Venus flytrap thing? Because that one's pretty different. I mean, they're both plants. How do you defeat in that one? You have to, like, roll into it. But that doesn't really work because there's no head to this guy. If those are a thing. There are no quick time events in my game. But, I mean... I'm not opposed, actually, to having, like, a cutscene of you defeating it at the end, instead of it just being defeated at the end. Like, actually having a cutscene of, like, once it's been a weekend of having, like, Swampfire shoot a fireball down its throat. That could work, actually. jump to his goop and he instantly dies of stomach hurt. Thank you, Shadow, for your contribution once again. I think that's actually a really neat idea. For things that just don't work gameplay-wise, to have a cutscene show at the end of it, so it still feels really climactic, but the gameplay doesn't have to suffer. Or Swampfire could burn the things holding it and it falls and dies. Okay, the issue with that is that there's like a million of them, and they're all at the, like, there's them here, then there's them down here as well. Like, how would just be killing like a tenth of them destroy the entire thing? It just doesn't make sense. But still, even having that, I would still like something else to be in this level. It doesn't have to be on the cutscene. He needs to use one of the aliens he has access in the level, or he can just switch to anything he wants in the cutscenes. No, he can only switch to what we have. So he would just switch to Swampfire and throw a fireball down his throat, which would be very cool. But I still feel like there should be something else in this level. Well, wouldn't be able to hold. Yes, it would. It just wouldn't look right. Like it would look weird if like you just hit a couple tendrils and it falls, and there's like 20 others or 50 others holding it up. But again, what I keep trying to say is, I think this boss fight still needs something else, even if it's not something to attack the mycelium now. So I'm fine with just the flowers, but like, what else should he do besides spike attacks, enemies, and poison stuff? Because can we get like one more thing going for him? And I know it's hard. Like I don't want to act like what I'm saying is an easy thing to do. I know this is tough, but if you have any ideas, please. Hi, Epic Drawing. I'm glad you like the boss fight. I think I'll work on the poison spore now. My main issue is how I make it shoot up from the ground. So I might have, you know what? It's gonna come up from the mouth. That's gonna be tough, but a lot better looking. Not that tough as well though. Like it won't be that bad. I just need to have a way of it like getting up and then aiming towards you and falling down. That's what's tough about it. Summon wild vines. Actually, I could have. No, that could work. Yeah. What? It didn't do that in the level, in the show, no. But we do have the Florana enemies from level 6, so those could work. Okay, so my idea for how this is gonna work is we're gonna have a timeline attached to this little ball. First of all, make the ball collidable. Okay, and yeah, then movable. Great. Attach a timeline. Will it be red tinted wild vines? It could be. Yeah. Hi, Eagle Attack, by the way. Hello. I'm glad you're here. So the way we make this work is we have it, look at Ben the entire time. With, I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect at it. Yeah, I can have it be red tinted. That's actually a cool idea. But the main issue with having that is, it's kind of weird. Like, boss fights are supposed to incorporate the mechanics of the level. In this case, it would be incorporating, so far, not much. But it's not supposed to incorporate the mechanics of other levels, unless it's the final boss fight for the most part. What mechanics could this one integrate? There aren't a lot of new mechanics in this level, I guess. Besides just Swampfire in general. I guess it is fine to have the Florana enemies, but it might be bad in the gameplay memory. It should be fine though. Boss fights generally have less gameplay memory issues because there's not a whole level of detail. So I can do that, I think. We'll see. But let's just first get this working. I think I need to... My phone is damaged now. It's not charging past 1%. I'm sorry. That sucks, Epic Drawing. Yeah, that's really bad. Is that looking at the player? I can't tell. I mean, maybe if you could tentacles or vines that come out of the mouth and follow the player. When it hits it, it holds the player and ties them down. So, yeah. No. Use magic to make it charge. Oh, thank you, Shao. So that is a level of interactability that's extremely hard to just have in a random boss fight. It would require the camera to shift. It would require like the Ben to have unique animations for him to like be like struggling with the vines, and they'd have to like line up perfectly. And it would have to have him move as well, and like move with the surface of whatever you're on. Like, there's a lot of things that make that like pretty impossible to do. And also, vines don't come out of the mouth, which is another issue. If they did, that'd make this a lot easier. We never see vines come out of the mouth, but like poison, like little poison balls, I think that makes more sense than having like an appendage come out of it. Look, this doesn't look like it's targeted. Oh, I forgot to put in the tag. There we go. Though it does need to be less smooth. These are just to lay up the mouth, by the way. That's good. Okay. Is that... Did we put that in the timeline? Yeah. Okay. Now, we need to have it shoot out using a mover that's not local space, because that could cause issues. Grab that. Uh-oh. Turn on grid snap so that... Wait, pointed directly upwards. It's flying! And then it, yeah, falls. Lots of speed. Is that good? Is that too fast? That's not too fast. Actually, it should be faster, and we just have it last less long. And that, let's see. The point is for it to get right up to the top here, then angle towards the player. It didn't say my first message. Sorry, I basically said it could be the first boss where it's just straight up damage, and then the boss be someone like Clayface and his clones in Arkham City. It could be the first boss where it's just straight up damage, and the boss be something like... It could be the first boss where it's just straight up damage. Be something like Clayface and his clones in Arkham City. That's not really the... Well, we're going... Alright, then idea for cutscene. Ben turns into Swampfire and jumps inside the mouth. We just see the outside of the plant lighting up and blowing up. Fine. But what if we incorporate both ideas and we have Swampfire jump up, shoot a fireball into the mouth, and then we see it explode? I have another message above that explains it better. The issue is we already can't come up with the idea for this level, or like what's the word? The theme. You beat a certain amount of wild vines and the thing swallows you up, and you have to use heat blast to cause damage to the inside, and it spits you out, and you gotta do it again. Ooh. So like, it grabs you, and then you're in its mouth. I feel like you would just die. But that could work as another way of dealing damage to it, like being inside of it. But, that's not as hard to do as Ultramate's idea. Still tough, but I can see that working. Sorry. What I was gonna say is, the way the levels work, the way the level works basically is that it will shoot an onslaught of things at you, vines, enemies, the sorts, and, these flowers will slowly appear that you deal damage to, which will deal damage to it. I think I understood what Eagles meant, like phases of the boss. The first phase is really punching the bad guy, and the second phase requires you to do something. Yeah, I just don't know if that works for this, though. But it would be nice to have a second phase. We could have the phases divvied up. We could have two phases. Phase 1 is what we have now, and just speed it up. For Phase 2, we have it swallow you, have to deal damage, it spits you back up, and that's the transition between both phases. And for Phase 2, I worded that weird, there's the Florana enemies now, instead of just the living mushroom enemies. And what else could there be besides that? I'm sorry, Epic Drawing. Maybe don't be French next time. Does that make sense? Anyway, it was just an idea. Use what you think works. That would just be nice, because then this timer can switch to 300 instead, which would be very helpful. It would just speed stuff up a bit. Now let me get the poison ball to work. Okay, it shoots up way too high, so let's fix that. Do you get what I'm saying, Eagle? It's also too high. Aren't you French? I thought that might be like a language barrier. Yeah, get a better spawn, Epic Drawing. That is also too high. Next time you're creating characters, different nationality, Epic Drawing. Canadian is an AOP class. Okay. Okay, let's stop. I thought you were French. Am I wrong, Epic Drawing? I speak English. Okay, well, then I don't know what's going on here. we didn't say anything that, like, weird. It wasn't like Shakespeare or anything. But yeah, there was a lot of conversations going on at the same time. Look, it doesn't stop till it gets to the top. It's weird. Like, what's going on with it? I don't know. I think it's just too much speed. You're from Canada because yeah. Well, Canada does not speak both. The two official languages of Canada are French and English. That works. I moved. You're fine, Epic Drawing. Don't worry. Sorry. That's good. That's good. It goes up a good amount of height. Then, since it already auto turns towards the player, we can just have a slight nudge at the right time. So let's see. When's the apex of its Okay, right there. Right here, we can have a mover set that will just make the poison ball aim towards the player. So you'll see them. And let's see. Where's the look at rotator set to? Okay, so we just need to have these be in the same direction. Awesome, 15 now. Happy birthday. Alright, let's try that out. And then... Look at that! It get nudged into our direction. And where are we? So we're here, just on the side. We see the ball. Oh, hi, Rick Blanco. It goes over us. That's not that big of an issue, actually. I feel like that's fine, because we're not going to be near the mouth the entire time. That actually works pretty perfectly. So if we, like, move around, it will auto-target us and aim in our direction. Okay, it doesn't, because I forgot to set the mover to local space. Whoops. But after I do that, it will work. And then I just have to add a collision detector so that it will explode when it hits the ground. He can do what in the entire direction? What did I say? This poison ball, it can aim towards the player. That's what I'm doing right now. Okay. Oh, it's only been 50 minutes. That seems like a bit little of a time. Where's Greg? Greg should be here by now. All right. Now we just need to add. Myers, you know what a CD is? I do know what a CD is actually. I do live in the same world you do. Where is it? There it is. Oh, okay, it's called an impact sensor, same thing. And then we have a timeline attached to it set to once. So that it won't turn off randomly, which would happen with sustain. I've had that issue before. And then we just need to, I guess, code a pretty simple thing for it. You got me. That. And then... I'm assuming it will turn to a gas area where if you run into it gets put. Yeah! How will the poison gas around the area it lands? Ooh, 10 minutes, or 10 seconds or something? Just something to make the environment, spice up a bit. This keyframe will, make it invisible. Turn off all of this. Then we have an emitter. Not an emitter, actually. You guys been replaced with the clone. We forgot to give the stream's time to the clone. Oh. We'll be notifying him soon. Thank you. I just want to make sure, just in case, if the boss randomly starts shooting 3 at a time or so. Ooh! That would be fun! 3 at a time sounds fun. I'm gonna do that. I wasn't going to, but, thanks. Is that a good color? No, we need to have it be more of a red tint. Because red is the bad color. No, green. Yes, green is more... No, green's Swampfire's color. We'll do red. But glowing red. Sure, that works. Glowing orange? I don't know. It works. We'll just have this stick there for a bit. And we'll have a health modifier around. Now let's just see what that looks like first. We probably have to add an animation to make it smoother, but we'll see. Purple would actually work too. Let's see. Wait for it. You know what? Just for time's sake, I'm not going to add an animation to it, because that looked pretty good on its own. Yeah, that was nice. It needs to last longer, though, but it worked, and it have a bigger range. I think this is a cool concept, just code-wise. I like this. Yeah, we need to have a fall-off. But then, what was the thing said? Purple. Purple works. I'll do purple for now, actually. Because purple is the poison color. And then we'll make this also the poison color. Decrease the sculpture memory. Which means that we can have an inner fleck color of... Yeah. Just a little extra detail, like... Something like that. Now let's see, how long does it last right now? 7 seconds. Yeah, so let's just increase that to 10. Then add the health modifier. Alright, I mean, hey, look, lots of changes were made to the boss fight already. I'm liking it a lot more. Thank you guys for the help. Shadow came up with this idea. Ultimate came up with the ring around the ends so you don't just slide off. Eagle Attack came up with the color for... Eagle came up with the color for the gas. So pretty equal things here. But no, you came up with a lot of other stuff as well. Just stuff I haven't been able to add yet. This. Let's see. Huh. 50 per second? 75 per second. Okay, then we need to have the same fall off as the fog to make sense. So let's see. 4.1 is that? I need to make it bigger. 6.6. Okay. 4.1. 5.6. Is the music elevator music? Oh wait, did you think I was ending the stream? Yeah. You get the joke I was trying to say, Eagle Attack. I'm sorry. I stuttered during it. There. That's good. And then, let's see how it looks. Ooh. What is the cutscene post the boss? There isn't one yet. That was good. But our idea was to have, like you said, Swamp Fire shoot a fireball down its throat. Oh! You know what? I just thought of a reason for why it's bigger than the one we saw in Camp Fear. This is like its parent. This is the alpha one. Alpha is in like the original one. We could even have a color change to signify that if we want to. We don't have to have a color change, because the original colors are pretty nice, but like... That makes sense, right? We could have dialogue that says that as well. Just to give it, an explanation. And so the explosion works perfectly. So now all I have to do is attach it. You have to make it dark red. Dark red. Okay. Tough to do, but let's see. Oh, never mind. How's that? That's a lot more dramatic. A lot more dramatic. I feel like I upped the contrast. Do we like that better? I mean, that's a bit too much for my taste. I'd say like maybe more like that. Which is still a huge difference. Yeah, I like the idea a lot. Thanks, Shadow. Yeah. Cool. But the teeth should probably be a different color. Maybe make the gas cover more area than height so it doesn't turn into a round ball of gas, having it a bit hard to see so you can actually... Maybe make the gas cover more area than height. That is tough to do when it's pointing towards you, which means that whatever cylinder I would use would point towards the player as well, so it would look a bit awkward. What I can have is the gas be slightly transparent. Not slightly, more than slightly. Just have it be transparent. And then we can make its base color darker. That's fine. Whee! Boom. Look at that, so you can still see through it. Right, that works too. Cool. What color should the teeth be? We can keep them as green, but I think a different color might work better. This is looking so much better. Oh, okay. Well, whoops. I mean, I should like count all the feedback I've gotten from this so far, because it's been a ton. Like from all of you. I mean, it's been great. Maybe after you destroy the flowers, he does his usual poison attack, but this time it is a different color, so you need to hit his poison with swamp fire and it will explode. Not my best idea. I am thinking in phase 2, the poison would either start or, Actually, yeah. No, for sure. The teeth could have dark spots. That would work. Let me do that. But I should make it shoot out the poison only after phase 1, because then he'll spit you back up and it'll be like acid reflux. Here, let's turn. Give me a second. Turn live and clone on. Okay. I'm still worried about how this is gonna work. The transition between phase 1 and 2. We'll see. Nah, it's not a good color. White looks nice, but doesn't make sense. Would a magenta work? Not magenta, but maybe purple. I think purple works. You like it as it is? Alright, fine. But we need to make it... We need to make some more detail on it, I think. Regardless. Like tip them a bit? Right? In some way, give them like a tip. They're poison? I don't know. That looks cool, I think. And then we can have dark spots as well, if you like. Here, let's turn on this. These shoes that they'll all look the same if I do this. Yeah, no. I have have lines like the teeth about to chip or something. Some too. No. That sounds weird. I think this is alright how it is right now. Yeah, let's keep that. Gosh, this is so much more striking now. Let's make the transition into phase 2, I'd say. We could work on that. So this would all be phase 1 with the flowers. So what would phase 2... Okay, wait, no, we need to know this. Phase 1 is the flowers. What's phase 2 then? How do you damage in phase 2? Because you need to damage it in some way before the big fireball thing with the cutscene. Oh boy, I'm worried we're gonna have some issues coming up with an idea for this. But this would mean that phase 1 is how many seconds or how many minutes is that? 5 minutes. That's a bit too long. We can shorten that to, I guess, 240. So 4 minutes. Then we'll get some stuff happening sooner. I think that works. Okay. You shoot fire on the poison places. The transition between phase 1, 2 could be grunting in rage or pain, and the scenery would shake a bit while hearing his grunts. No, like how you get pulled into its mouth. I have no. Is this that camo bad guy or something from Multiversus? Camo bad guy from Multiversus. Who? What? This is the mycelium from Camp Fear. Okay, that's a cool idea, actually, Shao. That's an incredible idea, actually. That's a really good idea. Like, can we agree that's an incredible idea to have you shoot the gas to make it explode? That's an awesome idea. Right? I think we have to do that for sure. But, like, how does it pull you into the mouth? I still need to know. Give me a second to brainstorm. Not the alien, like, actually brainstorm. And then the camel bad guy or guy from Multiversus. Anyway, wait, it's the plant guy? That's cool. Somebody said that earlier about the gas, right? Did he? Maybe he did. But that was before the gas was exclusive to phase 2. What I could do is have a follower attached to like a cube that moves from the player over into the mouth. Not a follower, a force supplier. That sucks it in. Or, if we want to be simplistic, we might just be able to have it pull you in, regardless, without actually having to have anything move. Just have a force supplier here. Wait, let's see. See that? Look, it pulls us in now. In an incredibly clunky way, but it does. We have to move it down, though. You'll see. Just give me a second to make this work. Increase strength a ton, so you can't really escape it. Decrease speed. Watch that. See that? It pulls you in, but only when you jump, though. So you can still escape it. I'm imagining like it, just like a breathing thing, like, and it breathes you in. So we need to increase the speed and strength for this to work better. More speed. Is there oxygen? Because if there is, you can just pretend the thing is sucking a great amount of air, and that's how it grabs wind. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I probably said that before I said this. It pulls Ben in, but like in a weird way. Because it's pulling him down at the same time. So we need to have it pull him... Yeah. I was slightly misguided. Pull him up. Then, when he's in this area, pull him down. So just have like, kind of like an animation. Because right now, look, he's being pulled. It's good. Actually, we might not even have to have it move, because gravity will just take him down regardless. But let's see about that. Yeah, look at that. Oh, okay, I just saved it. No, I might do that Adultery, we'll see. No, phase 2. This is a transition into phase 2. That's weird, like it pulls you onto the tooth. And then pull... Okay, that's an issue for sure. Increase the speed might fix that. Yep, it's fixed. This looks perfectly normal, actually. It's working, just how it should be. So yeah, decrease the strength. Or no, I guess keep it the same. Yeah, keep it the same, and then let's just see if there's any way I can escape it. No, yeah, look, it sucks me in regardless. So I think it's working. Let's just make sure that there's no, like, range at which it just doesn't work as well. Ooh, yeah, no, there is. Look, it's not working from here. Okay, that's good. I tested that. Can Ben eat it? No. Probably too much to ask, but will there be some kind of animation or something that, showing air go into its mouth? Yeah, for sure. It's not too much to ask. Yeah, look at that! Look at that! That's really good, actually. Like, it's pretty non-jankily, I'd say. I mean, all things... What's the word? I don't know the word for what I was about to say. But all things considered, that's pretty good. We just have to make it so it only moves the player, not any of the other things, in case, like, enemies or something. Then, we have to have it so there's a trigger zone, at which point this will stop working, and there'll be a second force supplier pushing you straight down. Hi, Chris! Yeah, the second one that just make sure you cannot escape. You have to go down. Okay, so the way we're gonna have to have this work is have a selector animation type thing. Kind of like, how I describe it. A dynamic animation. That's how I usually see in my mind. So, we start with a selector at A. Does nothing. Then... Actually, give me a second. How's it going? Good! Thanks for asking. Then the poison is also being sucked in. Won't that cause... I just fixed that by putting only the... First of all, the poison is only in phase 2, so it won't be there. Second of all, I may as well only moved Ben. Okay. What's this? Oh, one of the flowers. Okay, so we need to change something. What's 1 divided by 9? I should know that. Actually, we don't need to know that. Well, we kind of do. I'm delay. Sorry, I get it. It's fine. Okay. Huh. No, 10 divided by 9. Okay, wait. So 10 divided by 9 is 1.1. Okay. We need to make the flowers deal more damage. So that you only need 9 of them. Which will also make more sense, because having to destroy 10 of these to start phase 2 is a bit much, I'd say. So switch it to... This is good, though. And I think we can do a little bit of work on starting off the cutscene as well. And maybe some work on Garrett with some time. Get calculator. I did! Jesus. Ugh. Oh. Wait, this isn't hard. Wait, what's this up to? 90? Why 90? That's a weird number. Use Google. I hate everyone. Get your delay fixed. For God's sakes. Wait, so if each one deals 90, then what? What? 9.9. Okay. Shut up, Ultimate. Also, I didn't get that as the answer. It was 1.1. Or 0.1. So you are wrong. Okay, this is a lot easier than I thought. Ignore everything I just said for a bit. We need to... Actually, ignore everything I've been saying this entire time. Ignore literally everything. I don't know what I was just on about. This should be 100. Okay. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. Then, well, all we have to have is, when the mycelium health, we'll switch it to phase 1. We'll do it later. When this equals 0, switch to... There we go, we did it! Guys, we did it! Okay. Now, in this phase, we'll have the force supplier active. Good. Then, phase 2, we'll have the second force supplier be active. Good. Oh, we need to have a transition... Ooh, okay, this is really tough territory, guys. Also, we'll only have phase... Oh, Grag's here. Hey, Grag. We're doing code now. I'm sorry. It's not fun code. Ignore this. Don't ignore the stream. We're doing code. It's cool. Code's awesome. The issue here is that we need to have, like, a box for the player to be in. I'll use a wiper. We'll get to that in a second. Then, when you're in a certain radius, we'll have the second force supplier be triggered. Okay. Now let's get the radius set up. Then, we'll just trigger phase B, just to test it out, and see if it works. So, the trigger zone you need to be in for phase C to start, or selector C to start, should be around here, I'd say. It's not perfect radius, but you need to be in the mouth, basically. This should be good. Don't bring that up, Ultraman. I'm still traumatized about that burst minute. I don't think you're traumatized. I mean, like, I don't think that's a proper use of the word traumatized. That's my guess. I gotta go have 4 homework for Tuesday, so you know, life's great. Have a great week. Thank you. Bye, Eagle Attack. Play my game. Please. Then, another thing we have to do is have phase A only be possible, or the selector for phase B only be possible when we're on phase A. Same for phase C and B. Okay. Then we can use a NOT gate to trigger phase B and see what happens. If it works correctly, we'll be dragged up. Okay, good. Alright, you know my other words you know any other words you could use? I scarred, I guess. Look at that! We get pulled down. I guess, I'm still recovering? I don't know, I can't think of any unhyperbolic language, I guess. And we get pulled down into it. Good. Then, how about at the bottom, when it's all, like, smoky down here, we can have a box trigger around the player. Okay, we're gonna have to have a third trigger zone, or a second one. This is really tough territory, though. I am scared to make this work, because this is a lot of stuff to get right. But I'd say around where we are now should be where the box triggers. And you'll just have to, like, attack a couple of its organs, and then it'll pop you back out. Ultraman, I'm still kind of recovering. I meant that as a joke, but that works. Yeah. Alright. That's good. Then once you're in this area that our player is in, as you can see, we'll have like a box trigger around them and have the fog go away. So let's have... Okay, this is so much code to get right. Can you guys bear with me for a second? I know this is not the most interesting thing, but could you just, like, I don't know, give me a second to get this code to work? Phase D is triggered, and... What are you talking about? just move past it. Anything but phase D will cause the fog to appear. Basically, in phase D, the fog goes away. That's basically what that means. Then, we have to have the box. But first, let's just see if that works. We get pulled. Ruh-roh. We're getting pulled into the mycelium. By the way, this is... I should probably explain what we're doing, Brad, but also I don't feel like it, so just look back in the chat or something, I don't know. We get pulled in. And look at that, the fog goes away. And so does the force supplier, so that worked. Ooh. Actually, this could just be the area where you have to, like, deal damage to it. Like, down here. We might not even need to have, like, a box. Just, like, attack it from here. Guys, please stop. just end it. Just stop talking. I can't do that, so let's just make a box real quick. Just the floor and the ceiling. And then inside this, we'll have some organs later on. I just want to get the phase 2 and phase 1 set up. I think this is a pretty interesting boss fight, right? Does that cover the entire thing? It does not. It's hard to see because of how dark it is in here. Maybe the studio lighting was not a good idea. No, it was. Never mind. No, stop. Epic drawing. Don't do it. Stop. Don't say that. I feel like it's gonna make Greg have a heart attack. Just let me. Okay. There. So this is the floor where we're gonna have it happen, so let's make sure the trigger zone is here now. No, Jesus Christ. Stop. You don't need to continue this conversation. Okay. This should work. Whoa! We're pulled in. Boom! Okay, no, it didn't work. Oh god, it didn't work. Oh, the force supplier is above where we need to be. So we need to just, lower the force supplier. Whoops. Or, in fact, have a third trigger zone. This one will detect if you're even just, like, in any lower part of the mouth and just end it. That's not funny. Okay, no, it's just so funny. It's just really funny to me. Okay, so this will have another NOT gate. Oh my god, it's so much code. So C triggers the force supplier, so C and not this trigger zone. This is what it takes to cause interactability. Do you see this? Do you see what you cause? It's tough. It's a lot of work. Look at this. Okay. Wait, why aren't we in the trigger zone? Is it not low enough? Oh my gosh. It's not low enough. Okay. There. It's good now. One last time. Let's see. Our goal is that we're, oh wait, this won't work because the, okay. One last thing that I'll do in a second. Just, let's see. Yo, okay. Don't say that. That's gonna make Garrett upset. When we're in the range, it will activate this guy. Oh, I was inside. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Look at that! We've been transported seamlessly into an organ. Look at that. Okay, so it still shoots spikes at us, which is not good. But that's, you know, in the works. But look at that, isn't that cool? It worked. We're now inside of the beast. Okay, a couple things we need to do. No, that's a good idea. What's wrong with that? No, stop it. That's a good idea. We need to do a couple things. One, not just phase D, also phase E. Switch it from being powered on by this trigger zone to being powered on by phase E. And the trigger zone... Why the hell is the trigger zone moved to phase... No. Oh, is phase D the... Oh. Never mind then. Phase D will trigger this. Okay? And phase E doesn't exist yet. Now something will trigger phase E, and once it triggers, we'll have a force supplier shoot you up. So let's do that real quick. And, that's about it. That should work. I think that's all we need to have. Phase E powers on this force supplier, which shoots directionally. And the direction will be up. You guys still with me? Are you, like, understanding what I'm doing a little bit? Well, I don't know what you're doing, Shao, but I think you guys get a bit of what I'm doing. Interlink views and that's cool. Nice job. Then after, I guess I'd say 2 seconds of being phase E, we'll switch to phase A. It sounded forced. Who's? What? Was that a joke? Was that a pun? Okay. Let's watch again. In phase E, will be triggered by destroying the organs. What should the organs look like, by the way? We're pulled in, down, whoosh. That looked incredible, actually. That looked pretty nice. Like, for a transition. Now we need to model the organs. Once this is done, we'll move on to like some other various things before I have to go. Because I probably should go around like 2:30 or something, which is in an hour. Just sometime soon. But what should the organs look like, fellas? Should be the stomach looking like a pretzel. Oh, like this? I didn't read your comment before now. Like this? I'm kind of already doing a similar thing. Does this honestly work? Just like having like a bunch of little like things going on like this? I don't know. Just make one line. No! That's not how Dreams works, actually. Just have some glumps of this. But yeah, let's make them glowing though, so we know to hit them. Because people are stupid like that. Ooh, that's a good color. But it can't last. It must be pink. Still a pretty good color. Brighter. Yes. And we'll add like an effect for it later on, but for now, I made a challenge where people can submit their human versions of aliens and gacha and rate them. Hope you can join in. I don't know how to use gacha, and I hope I never do. Just make one line? No! I can't. Well, he said please, so I will. They look like orange, I don't know. He's a part of the plan, so I don't think the plan should look too alive. Whatever, this works. No, you can't have a line with that many joints. I'm sorry, Greg. By the way. So Ben can eat the mycelium. No! He's actually... Edel could eat it. Edel could eat the organs. I'm thinking. Give me a second to think. I'm not doing it, I'm sorry. I mean, I'll make it so you can... So Edel can obviously eat them, but it won't... There's no special function for that. Like, you can destroy them or Edel can eat them. But then, did I label it as a foe yet? I did okay. I'm one step ahead of myself. Thank you. It's alright if people join. Okay, cool. That's nice. No, I'm sorry, Shadow. It won't work. How much health do you need to have? I'd say like just 350, which is about 3 hits. 3 hits for each clump. We'll have a couple clumps. And we'll have it so once none of them are detected, we enter phase E. Oh, and these will be part of the walls, as in they get powered on by the walls. Yeah. So let's just join them with the walls. Nice. And yeah, this is good for now. So let's make a couple more clumps. This is so weird. This in general, what we're doing right now. Do you guys genuinely think this can come out as a good boss fight? Say yes. 3 chomps from Edel. Oh, yes. I stand here being neutral, not knowing what mycelium is. It's a type of mushroom, I think. It's relating to mushrooms. It's not a type of mushroom. Okay. There we go. Now let's make sure these are all triggered on. They are not. It's just the wall, I believe. Oh, or nothing. Did the trigger... Did the... Uh-oh. It probably will. Okay. Well, that's slightly reassuring. So what's it turning on now? What's D turning on? Oh. Oh. It's turning on... Oh, this. Okay. So instead of that, it needs to turn on this group. Done. Try something like this? Yeah. I mean, it's not that original. Not too much, but I think it's something. Then we just grab a little bit of these guys. Why can't I grab a little bit of them? Where am I? Am I clipped into a wall right now? Because I can't see anything well. No, I'm not. Then why... Oh, it's depowered. That's what's going on. And we don't have things... Got it. Okay, there we go. So, we need to open up all of these organs. What I'm going to do here... You'll see in a second. Let me just grab them all. Organ. Okay, we got all the organs. Oh my god. Jeez. Alright. Hey, a friend of mine did 10 of his favorite aliens and gotcha. It's like he made his own playlist. Want to see it? I don't know how I'll see it, but sure. Then... Oh no, my name is not an organ. Then we have a NOT gate. Wait, do we just... Oh yeah, this will work. A NOT gate for tint. Because their tint is 200. If they're dead, they have no tint. Therefore, there's no signal being carried through. And if that's not true for all of them, then it will switch to phase E. That should function. Dark Eye. Okay, cool. Yeah, if anyone wants to go watch that, then you can do that from there. Boom. Alright, let's watch. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! They're powered off to start with. Okay. NOT gate is only triggered when we're in phase D. That should work. Okay. Sorry, I know this coding stuff isn't that fun, but I think it'll be worth it. Whoop. Okay, we're in, and... Organs! Why can't we see the organs? Oh no, we spawn above the place. We're supposed to be down here. Okay, let's look at the trigger zone that's being given and see what's wrong with it. Wrong trigger zone. You guys still... How many people are watching? We're down to 4. Okay. That's fine, but you're not allowed to leave until I finish the coding aspect, because we're gonna do cutscenes after this, alright? Let's just lower this trigger zone. That should do it. We'll see. I honestly, I don't know exactly what's wrong with it. It looks fine to me. It might actually be that... Let's just see what happens. Okay, yeah. No, the issue is that it's powered on when it shouldn't be. This should be not powered on yet, because we're not in the range for it, but it is. Oh. It's not part of the group with everything else. That's been the issue. Got it. Alright. So we just need to group this in with the rest of the floor area we're working with. Like the organs and the... Yeah. Okay. This might be clunky. We'll see. Oh, actually, we almost weren't pulled in there for a second. Oh, it worked. We're in. It's a bit too bright down here. So, to fix that, we can make this look like organs. We just make it a darker color, at least, to start out with it. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, okay, great. Now, finally use Eagle to do it. Attack it, times destroyed. Okay. Oh, it almost launched us back up. Did you see that? It worked. The force applier worked. It just wasn't strong enough. The transition worked. Did you guys see that? There were a couple issues that'll make it better in our second try, which will be our last one, I swear. First of all, the force applier that we used to push us back up, we need to increase the speed. Just by a lot. And then just in case, we'll also increase the time frame we have from 2 to 3 seconds. Great. Then, what do I need to do next? Oh yeah, add a melee hit counter to each of the organs, which will mean that there'll be something telling you hit them. And that's it. We'll see how that looks. Also, I'll move the player closer to the mouth so we don't have to go through the whole rigmarole every time. It's probably based on search history. Okay. Melee hit. I mean, it's cool to have like a transition between phases. I think that's a cool concept, which I don't see often, I don't think. And by the way, why the streams don't have a thumb? Oh yeah, no, it has 10 thumbs up. What? Okay. Now let's move Ben closer in case we do have to do another playtest. Because right now he's like the furthest possible he could be. It's also just good for playtesting. Okay. In case moving him will make a difference. It didn't. Okay, good. Fall down. Boom. Look at that! Okay. These are a bit too bright, I know. There's the melee counter, or the combo counter. Ooh. Okay. Oh, and this also needs to damage them. We'll do that. We'll do that too. We'll launch back up at massive speeds, and it's honestly a bit too high. A bit too high. But that worked, didn't it? And what I'll do as well is have it so that the teeth are not collidable during that, so you can't accidentally just collide with the teeth. What I'll do is I'll have a target time. We'll switch that to 5 seconds. During those 5 seconds, the teeth are not collidable. Do you guys understand a bit of what I'm doing? I hope my coding makes it a little bit of sense. You guys don't care, never mind. You're looking at YouTube videos right now. I'm basically just a chat box. Oops, a couple left. I'm just selecting all the teeth. You got them all? You got them all, okay. But then, the force applier isn't activated by this phase. Instead, will that be activated by a timeline, so we can have it be shorter. Because 2 seconds seemed about right. Okay, our last playtest is about to take place. Let me just quick look at the organs, make sure. Let's just make them a little bit less bright, because that was a lot last time. Yeah, it's a bit too much. I'm here for the ASMR. Well, I wish you were here for, you know, looking at my cool stuff I'm making, but I guess that works. What? Okay, we fell through the ground that time. Damn it! There's a fix for that, I think. If it happens again. Okay, it didn't. But still, there is a way to fix that. They're still pretty bright, but... Okay. Ooh. We're launched back up. Perfect. A bit too high still, but that's alright. That was exactly how it should be. And then this is when phase 2 starts, where we have the poison coming up and all that. This is great. I'm liking this boss fight a lot now. Thank you, everyone, for the feedback that helped me make it better, even if you stopped caring. Alright. Let's save that, and let's make another... Let's start with a cutscene. Or we can work on Garrett. Jarrett. What do you want to do first? I feel like I want to work on a cutscene. Just go and started. What do you guys want to do? We have all the only cutscene left for level 2, and before is the one where we defeat the level 2 boss, and it's like, wow, that was something. Looks like we gotta go to Fulmini, whatever the dialogue is, like the ending thing, just like a conclusion to the level. Because we have the introduction one for the boss, and we also have the one introducing the level. Cutscene, I guess? Why do you say I guess? That's so rude. They're like, yeah, let's do cutscenes. But we could go out of order. There's others we can work on as well. We could have the cutscene to introduce this. Which actually we... Ooh. A cutscene to introduce this guy will be tough because you're gonna have to be falling during the cutscene, which is an odd thing to do. So let's not do that. Fine, we'll do it. Just quickly. Just real quick. We'll remix the boss fight. I mean, the organs look weird. Phase 2 is weaker than phase 1, but looks good. What do you mean by is weaker than phase 1? And what do you mean by they... I mean, actually, no, that was... Yeah, I said that wrong. Yeah, what do you mean by phase 2 being weaker? And second off, yeah, the organs look weird. Yeah, I just started working on them. I mean, I just did a random thing for them. I don't think the models are finished by any means. That's just like something to start out with. I'm mainly getting the mechanics straight. Oh, you're always so focused on looks. You're shallow. Silent, make a Ben 10 ASMR where he whispers all the aliens' names. Whoever Silent is, don't do that. And Xander also... Oh, you're saying people have made them. Okay. We don't need these either. Just deleting all the bad assets. Whoa, wow. That's beautiful. Whoa. Honestly, what if we have that happen? I don't know. It just looks too cool to pass up on something like this happening at some point. Like maybe during, like, when he dies, he explodes like this. But that'd be super hard to get right. I don't think it'll work. I'll see if I can implement something like that in the future. But for now, no. Delete you guys as well. Okay. Now, can I pose this guy? I can! Look at that! It's perfect. Except, I believe he still has procedural animation. He does. So yeah, we need to get rid of that. And that's about it. So So how should he look when he dies? Oh, his arms need to be missing. And so does his head. His head needs to be detached. So what if we have him like this, leaned over? His head lying to the side. Ben to the side of the head, maybe silhouetted by the light of the the light of the visor as it slowly dims out. That was worded pretty well. I just wish I didn't have a stutter when I talked on stream. Because that would sound really cool. Do you get the gist of my idea? This is pretty simple. I mean, there only needs to be one camera shot. This isn't like an intense cutscene. Just something to end the level off with. That we can do real quick. Phase 2 looks cooler visually and gameplay-wise, as long... But the transition to Phase 2 with bending system... Oh. No. No, Ultramate. Phase 2 is not the mouth thing. That's the transition. You get that, right? I can't tell if you do. It sounds like you do. Never mind. I read your message again. But, like, Phase 1 is the exact same as Phase 2, except you damage the mycelium by throwing fireballs at spores, which explode, which I think is really cool. And you also have, yeah, poison like spores, poison plant bombs that shoot out from its mouth. And just more enemies, more spikes and everything. Just like more mechanics, I'd say. I don't know why that's weaker. Great idea, nailed on the head. Oh, me? Thanks. I feel like the delay is getting bigger. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Huh? That plant boss fight is literally Mario and Luigi's Bowser inside story. If Mario and Luigi just killed Bowser from the inside. I do not know what you're talking about, but I assume not. Because most of the time when people say it's literally like this, it's not whatsoever. I'm just trying to make it so that we can get both the head and the body in frame at the same time. So don't mind me. There we go. Well, maybe. We need to have Ben like here so we can, I guess, move the body to be more like this. Yeah! That's good. What do you mean looks cooler? You didn't even get it. What looks cooler? Tell me what looks cooler. It's the same thing. You're on the plant, you're on mycelium regardless. That type of comment makes me think you think that the transition is Phase 2. Inside story? No. And I, actually, you know what? Let's not make me hear about that, I think. I'd like to not know what that is, I think. This is good framing, yeah? Ben should be more to the side, I'd say. Yeah, like that. Like that. That's actually a lot better. But then we need to move the head a bit. When you're talking to me? Oh. Well, yeah, it was because of the delay. But, yeah. That is funny. Black bar. Okay. Move. Yes! That's good, that's good. That's actually... That's really good, I think. Right? That's pretty perfect. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty fun framing. I mean, it's a bit too zoomed in, I'd say. Okay. Then we need to put the, scanner device in his hand. and have him say like that was not expected. Next stop, Bull Miss with a question mark. Would that work? It's cooler because you're going in the organs, which is what no, it's not. That's the transition. I don't want to confuse people anymore. Transition is where you have to hit the organs. It's official, I'm not joking. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about some weird, like, internet, like, thing that I didn't want to hear about. Let's see, have I ever played a Mario game? I played a mobile game once. I played him, like, maybe once in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Because my friend had that game on the Wii. I play I played the demo for, I think, Odyssey in GameStop a couple times. So I think we're about the same level of Mario knowledge. Okay, that's good. We have that in his hand. I don't want to do all this now because I am getting exhausted from talking. Because I'm talking a lot. But that's some really cool framing, right? Let me get the animation for it dimming out now. It's actually kind of a callback to the opening cutscene for the boss fight where the lights slowly dim on. Like, flicker on, that's the word I'm thinking of. But now they're gonna flicker off. I don't know, cool idea, I think. We just do like this. 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 And then one last one after this. Out. Oh, I should have probably made the keyframe before I did that. Whoops. Well, now I have kind of the layout, so I'll just make this one the one where it turns black, and then I'll, copy it on the bottom. We'll see how that looks. Do you guys have GameStop where you're from? I think I understand now. It took me a while. What I'm thinking of, my idea for this? Yeah. Probably because I didn't explain it at all. Oof. Okay, watch. Okay, almost good. Some of the timing was off, though. Longer. Yeah, and then also just slow it down in general. How's that? How much time will this take? 8 seconds might be enough time. We'll see. Okay. It's tough. I don't know how I feel about this. I think it's gonna look good. But then there's also have a delay at the beginning, as well. And then we'll have, when it dims for the last time, have it, have the doorway to leave. Which will just be a simple fade out. Okay. That's been too much of a delay, but still. Okay, timing's wrong, but you get the idea now, right? What I'm going for? Oh, and during this, we can have the body slowly sinking. Oh. Oh! Good. Okay, you understand what I was saying on the other part. Got it. Thank you. issues here. This needs to take longer. What else? The camera shakes at the beginning for some reason, which is weird. And like in the controller rumbles too. Oh yeah, we can see the legs stick up here, which that you shouldn't be able to see. So I can just have them hidden down like that, and it'll look good. Yeah. And we'll have text here, so you can focus on both of them at the same time. Oh, I pointed, but you can't see where I'm pointing. We'll have text like right here. Because I feel like an issue right now is there's just too much going on for you to like focus. I think I can remedy that. Well, yeah, I think that's a cool idea. Well, actually, this ended up looking a lot cooler than I expected. Well, yeah, I'm excited to finish that. Let's name it J for now. Okay, let's finish up the Garrett model so I can have him as a collectible. Am I bankrupt? Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. I actually already have him as a collectible, but right now, he looks like this, so I'd like to finish the model before anyone plays level 12 and sees it. Alright, let me put the image back up. There we go. I think we've been like, incredibly productive so far in the stream, right? New cutscene bit. Well, yeah, it is sad, yeah. Tons of new stuff with that boss fight. I think we've done a lot. Oh, wait. No. We need to have a new curve. That's smoothed. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Let's get the second strand, which is like right here, I'd say. Bro, did you really just get that was respected? Did you really say coming that was respected going bankrupt was cool? You said fun fact, so I said cool as a sarcastic response. What was your idea? To bankrupt the company? What? Oh. No. I need to do a new hair thing. Does he have ears? I need to make this bigger. I'm gonna put this on the right here. I said sad fact. You literally said fun fact. Look back at your message. We can carve out part of the hair for the ears later. He actually does not have much, so we don't need to do much besides this. I guess these are actually longer though. Like more down here. And there's like a couple strands as well that aren't represented yet. Like that, yeah. More like that, I think. And then we can carve out the little bit of extra we just created. I said that was a sad fact. Oh, well, actually, it's a sad fact. Okay, well, I didn't read that message. Nice. Yeah, no. Yeah, so it's sad. Yeah, okay. I was responding to the tone of your first message in a sarcastic way. Stop it. You need to, like... you need to understand, like, the way comedy works, please. I don't think it was funny. I was making a joke. Okay. Yeah, that's good, actually. And then leaves room for the ears, I believe, as well. The model was my idea. The bankrupt was also my idea. But that's a secret for another day. Okay. Yeah, I know the model is... I'm just finishing your model request. Can we actually increase this draw a bit? Can we... Is that easy to do? I think that might be easy to do. It depends on how it was made. No, I can't tell if you're joking though, Greg. I mean, this is such an obvious thing that sounds like a joke, but at this point, I don't know. Okay, I literally can't tell. Where is it? Oh, okay, so... Fu did this in a very weird way when he created this model. Alright. Ooh, I don't know how I'll easily be able to increase the size of the draw. I guess I'll leave that for another day. What about the horns? I literally can't see them yet. Let me move the image. I'm joking. Okay, it's hard to tell at this point. Okay. Okay. Let me just put his head down there. Just poking out. Looks like there's two little horns. Like right here. And then pointed, I'd say, slightly outwards, but also mainly just backwards. Those are a bit too small. That's better. Okay. I'll do the rest of the facial detail later, but we got the hair set up. Ooh, there's a couple things, looks like. Now seeing the image better. Looks like this should be thinned out a bit more. He does not have much hair at all. And there's like a ridge going down right here. Which will slightly curve, I think. Yeah, like that. Okay. Oh, and then the back needs smoothing as well. Okay, that's better. And then, I don't think we need this lump at the end. Probably. Okay. Actually, no, it just doesn't go down at all, does it? I think it just goes up a bit. And then we can smooth this as well. Yeah. Cool. That's good, right? I think that's a pretty accurate representation of his hair. Ooh, maybe a little curve here as well. Okay. If only he had the help of Keeps, the sponsor for this live... What? Alright. Oh, I see. I get it. Alright, so the only two things left are facial detail and the thing he's wearing on his chest. But look, we have his legs done now. Look at that. Look what I did. Yeah. Those are actually Humongosaurus feet I used. Yeah. It's almost done. Just wanted to do a little bit of work on it. Here's, so I don't know if it's... Yeah, because his face isn't done, Greg. Thank you. Alright, I guess I feel bad ending the stream early, so let's just do a little bit of work real quick. Let's set up the phase system, where after E ends of the animation thing, we'll switch to phase 2, and phase 2 is when we're gonna have the poison stuff happen. Let me move my mic a bit. Okay. This should work. Where is the emitter that triggers it, though? Is it, like, down here in this, like, pit? It is, isn't it? Hi, Epic. I didn't know you were gone. Oh, no, it's just not even emit by anything at this point. Okay, well, yeah, that makes sense. So just attach an emitter. Oh, you were gone for a bit, right? Right after he doesn't have... Oh, no, I get it. Let's have one of these every... Okay, this is tough. Let's start with every 5 seconds. Then, when he gets low enough health, I'll switch it to being like a burst thing where it's like 3 at once. But for now, we'll just have 1. Because that'll be a bit of code to do. Now let's add it on. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so phase 2 will just be more intense. Though, there is something else I need to think about, which is this whole thing. Do I? Actually, no, I don't. Well, kind of. Did you put my watch in the game? I did. Sorry, Big Drawing. I know this is boring, okay? You don't have to be here. I put it where you asked me to put it. This is too quick, though, of enemy spawning, I think. I'll keep it in, but maybe that might be an issue later on. But for now, I'll end work on this new boss fight. Yeah, so I replaced where your collectible was with the new Garrett one, and put euros on top of the level 19 moon base tower. Alright, so that is the end of the work for today. But before I go, just want to summarize what we did, and do one other thing. We did a ton of work on level 16 boss fight. Some work on Garrett boss fight, and look, or not Garrett boss fight, sorry, Garrett model. And made this for the, for this new cutscene bit. I know it's not much, but this is looking pretty cool, I think. Sweet, I'm gonna go get that watch. You're really cool for doing that? Yeah, no problem. Also, one thing, I'm not being able to recreate the atomics glitch, because I've had that in the past as well, and I can't have that happen to me. I've had a couple glitches with the, no, I've only had one glitch with the dodge so far, which is, well, first of all, look, there it is working. I believe if you de-transform, you can no longer do it. It looks like if you de-transform mid-flight, you cannot reactivate it. So that is an issue, but I am not having an issue where it teleports you. Maybe that's after you've died once? I don't know. But yeah, it should be at the top of that tower. And you do know L2 and R2 move you up and down. Alright. Other thing I want to do is switch accounts real quick. And show you how I'm doing in Multiversus. Because I'm pretty proud of how I'm doing so far. It's only if you're in combat. That does not make sense. Maybe when it collides with surfaces, it gets wonky, which might be an issue. I'll look into it. Do you think I should just remove that from atomics? Like, he doesn't really need a dodge. Do you think I should just get rid of it? Yeah, that was Atomics. He's the last alien you get, in the story. Greg was talking about a glitchy encounter that he mentioned in my comments. Okay, let me show you this, alright? Looks close enough. Well, it caused a lot of glitches, so maybe I do have to get rid of it. But look at that. Look at my rank. That's pretty good, right? 800 in teams and 1v1? I don't know. I don't think I can really play it from OBS. I mean, I'll try, but there's definitely some latency issues going on here in lag from OBS, but I'll try.
Choose your character.
If they add Ben 10 to this game, oh my god. Like, I'm just gonna quit this game. Is that a hint? Ben 10 coming to Multiversus? Okay. Well, yeah, it just mentioned that, so that's cool. Alright, let's just try this out. I want to see how I can do using OBS. They seem to add like 2 characters from every franchise, so I wonder if who would they add with Ben 10? Would it be Vilgax? Because Ben doesn't really have like a partner. It might be Kevin or Gwen. I don't know. It's been quite since Black Adam update. They released Marvin the Martian, but yeah, they've been a lot quieter recently. Okay, fine. I'll test it out in a second. I'll go back and do that. They released Marvin. They released a bunch of new stages, events. But yeah, it's been a lot quieter, and I don't know exactly why, but I do know they're gearing up a lot for Season 3.
I wish that face were a mask.
Okay. Oh my god, it's lagging so much. Oh, what? Okay. That shouldn't have worked. Look at me. Look at me go. Ah! Ah! Okay, they got me.
The creep that did that.
This is a lot. Listen, I promise it's a lot hard to play using OBS. It's running at like 20 frames per second. Different aliens each? No, they're not gonna do that. No, Albedo, first of all, you know how whatever team you're on, like the colors of your skin change? So Ben and Albedo would be basically the same.
A rematch?
Wait, I shouldn't have rematched actually, because I was supposed to show you the thing. Well, let's just finish this match. That looked pretty good though, right? Considering I was on OBS.
Pitch, but hey, not gonna waste this opportunity.
It's more possible to be Rook. Rook, perhaps. I don't suspect that. I suspect someone that's been that was like in the series for a long time, which would be like Gwen or Kevin. But Vilgax is in every single series, so I don't know. They just don't add a lot of villains, so I'd say Vilgax and Gwen are my main picks. But I don't really think they'll add anyone with Ben. I just don't think that's too likely.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, Grandpa Max is something. Yeah, he might be there. Alright.
Didn't you learn last time that you can't beat me?
Ah. No! No! Okay, this is a really good Finn player, actually. I don't think the Velma knows what they're doing. But... that guy's really good. Oh, Fanfits is back. Hey, Fanfits! Now that you're back, I think you might have left. Could you send me any other models you've made of Ben 10 stuff that are, like, unlisted and everything? Or that you're willing to enlist, for collectibles? Because that'd be cool. Damn it. Got the timing wrong for that. Oh, that was good. I wish we got Ben 10 for Multiversus already. They never confirmed that. That, what? There's a couple things that are pretty horrible about that statement. One, they already had characters in development, and that's the ones they've been releasing so far. So, they're not just going to be able to start a new one like Ben 10 and get them done in like 2 weeks. Second, no, they didn't confirm him. Tony Khan said that he'd love to add him. Is it... Tony Wynn? God, I don't know how to say his last name. That they want to add him. But he's a ton of work to do. So it would take them a long time, so it'll be a bit. If they do. Nope. They did not. It was the game director saying he'd love to add him, but if they do, it would be in a long time. Because it takes a ton of time to make someone like Ben 10.
Choose your character.
Okay, well there you go. I just wanted to show you that, I don't know, I feel like I'm doing good in the game. Yes! That's completely different! Thank you, Epic Drawing. Okay, let me see what he looks like in combat. What Tomix's thing looks like in combat. Real quick, then I'll go. Because I'm gonna watch a scary movie soon. Nope. Nope. Gandalf is not coming to the game. Most of Gandalf's stuff has been repurposed, such as he was gonna have an eagle. That is Morty's UFO. He's been completely wiped from the files, I believe, or at least mostly. There's been tons of issues with getting Lord of the Rings stuff in the game. He is not coming to the game. They're gonna add Ben 10, I believe. I really do think they will. What characters have been added? We have Rick, Morty, Stripe, Gizmo, as you said. Ooh, okay. For getting confused, it's fine. Don't worry. What else do we have? We have Marvin, the Martian. We have Black Adam. I think that might be it. Yeah, no, they haven't done a ton. I think it's because they were just finishing the characters they had stocked up, and now they have to make new content. And they're also working on ranked, that type of thing. Okay, let me see what it looks like. Ben 10. Yeah, in a while. Oh, Samurai Jack and Joker are coming soon, by the way. Joker first. Also, Pickle Rick is going to be an Echo Fighter, it seems. Which makes sense why they haven't added his skin yet, because Rick was supposed to have Pickle Rick as a skin. Just testing it out. It's working fine. But Greg, do you think I should just remove this? Because this doesn't really have a ton of uses. This dodge thing, Rex does get added. That seems like a really long shot. Okay, I like you a little bit less now, Epic Drawing, I'm sorry. Oh wait, Pickle Rick isn't going to be a skin? No, it doesn't seem like it, no, because he has his own unique abilities. Honestly, it seems like it'll be Joker then Pickle Rick. No, it was Marvin the Martian. I literally said Marvin the Martian, but whatever. Alright, we're in combat. Alright. You're correct. But why? That doesn't make sense. Why during combat would it not work? Is it the enemy tag that's the issue? I've never seen something even similar to that before. Deal a bit of damage? That could work, actually. That's an interesting way of making it work, Fanfits. What? All I said was, yo, Pickle Arc? Yes. That is all you said. That is all I need to hear. To like you slightly less. Alright, let's see. No! Okay, so is it the foe... So if we name something foe, is that the issue? Nope. So, what's happening? Is it having something nearby named a, enemy? It screws up. I told you to... I know. Thank you. That's why I thought I might want to get rid of it. No. So, what? What is it about the moon enemies? That's weird. Well, okay, so I see... Well, I haven't pinpointed the issue, but I at least know it's not the issue, so that'll help out. Yeah, I'll look into fixing it. But if I can't fix it easily, like if it would cause like a lot of issues to fix it, then I'll get rid of it. If I find a way to fix it, I'll keep it and I'll also make it deal damage. So that's about it. Thanks, Greg, for telling me about that. And thank you, fam, for sending this. If you have any other models, send them my way as well. Though, does this one work? I think, actually it does work. Yeah, this is good. This is a good model. I like it a lot. Yeah, this is great. Okay, cool. Alright. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna watch, Skidamarink soon.